Testing, 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 testing. Testing. Testing, testing. Okay, cool. Okay. Oh, that was loud. Jesus Christ. What? What? Hang on. Okay. Let's try this again. I don't know what happened. I mean, I'm connected to the internet, so I don't know what the holdup would be. I'm connected to the internet. I'm logged into my PlayStation. I don't know what would be the issue. Failed to connect to servers. Like what? Yeah, there is no new information. No new information. Okay, let's... Let's start. Loading up the Dark Souls 2 machine. Get my footrest. Just like... Get my fucking chair set. It's like I didn't get myself, like, prepared before I started, which is not ideal. My desk is just an amalgamation of cords and such. I mean, not really. I mean, it's like half cord, half controllers. It's really not as much of a mess as I'm making it out to be, but I'm just being dramatic. So. I feel like I go crazy every time I start, because I'm like trying to get my stupid webcam and lighting to get set up like just right, and it's not. it's almost never like just right. I don't know. At some point I should just like shut up and just like start playing. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. Okay, so I don't remember a lot about this game. I don't remember a lot. I mean, I only played it a year ago, so it's not like it's been like half a decade. But NPC stuff, how Majula evolves, I don't remember anything from that. I remember there's like a shopkeep, I think, in this house here, where his inventory gradually evolves over the course of the game.
Welcome to my shop. I'm Morlin, and I sell armor. Oh, sorry, Please do have a look at my wares. I could really use the business. If you'd be so kind.
I think he sells the knight armor that I want. But I don't think that happens until after the first boss.
Well, I do hope I see you again. Well, thank you for coming back. Do take a
Coming
look
back,
at
I'm
my
still here.
wares. I came from the west, from Volgan. Have you been there? It's a lively place, vibrant with trade. Very competitive, of course. And you have to grease the wheels to get anywhere. But I didn't have the funding for that, so I left home in hopes of striking gold. It's been years.
I remember the
since then.
characters
Well, I've made very little headway.
into
I don't even know why I'm
being a
still
little
here.
bit more compelling
Everything's all run down
than in
dying.
Dark Souls
It's
1.
terrible for business.
In
really.
terms of just like them as characters, you know,
Well, I do hope I see you again.
they're stronger characters. They're not as cool or interesting, but they're stronger like characters from like a baseline standpoint. From what I remember. Ooh, how many shards were that? Just one, okay. It's just one. If you see me, well, I don't even need to, like, explain. I will constantly be tabbing between Twitch and YouTube because I am multi-streaming to Twitch and YouTube. So... it's like a cat in here, right?
Oh, undead, are we?
Yes.
And one without much
I
time
know,
remaining.
I know I'm kind of weird.
Just about ready to fall apart, I'd say. Not exactly the time to be chatting with a cat.
Not really, no. No, I'd rather be talking to a dog
Suit yourself.
myself.
Oh yes.
More of a dog person.
You may call me Shalqua.
Who?
Enchanté. So, what did you want anyway? Ooh, you smell wonderful.
Yeah, it's that Old Spice. Old Spice. Usually I'm like an Old Spice like swagger guy. That's the scent that I think I've been rocking that for probably about 7 or 8 months now. Traditionally, I buy classic, the double packs. You can get like the 2 sticks for like $5.99 at most places, but I switched to Swagger. But I think a couple weeks ago when I went to buy more, I accidentally picked up the After Hours scent, which really doesn't really smell too different. It just, I don't like the packaging as much. So, in other words, the cat smelling my Old Spice After Hours deodorant.
Nothing suited you, I presume?
Yeah, that's right. That's right. And I wish people would stop bugging me on my phone. Just for a couple hours, can I stop getting texts from people? That'd be nice. You know, for some people, like, responding to emails is like their thing that they can't really get with. Over time, I've just gotten so, like, kind of annoyed with texting It's like, it's convenient, but it's like, I forget so often to text someone back, and then I feel bad that I you know, kind of accidentally, like, left them, because what will usually happen is I'll see their text on my lock screen, but usually if I get a text from someone, it's at like an inopportune time, like I'm at work, I'm busy with stuff, or I'm really just trying to disconnect, like I'm trying to just do my own thing, I'm trying to, like, stay off my phone. Whatever the reasoning is, someone will text me. I'll see it on my lock screen. I'll tell myself I'll get back to them later when I have time, and then I won't. And then I won't get back to them until, like, 7 o'clock at night. And it's just like, I am sorry. I'm not trying to be an asshole. I was just busy. And my dumbass forgot to get back to you at a better time, so that's my dilemma with texting. But it's also just like, I don't know. I mean, I'd rather someone text me than just call me all of a sudden. But it's like, I don't know. It's just like, a lot of times, like, if I have my ringer on, like, the little, like, ding sound, like the default chime or whatever, like that encouraged some kind of, like, PTSD or something in me. I'm being, like, really cheeky about that, but it's just like, I'll hear it, and then I'm just like, oh my god, what is it now? And if it's not from, like, someone that I know I have a different text tone for, I'm just thinking to myself, like, oh my god, no. What can it be now? Oh wait, is it? No, I'm not supposed to be here. No, this is like back half of the game shit. No, we gotta go to the Forest of Fallen Giants first, right? Because the lighthouse is a bit out of my scope right now. What is the lighthouse map called? I know the one after is like No Man's Wharf. It's like the Lost Bastille. Oh my god. Are there even mimics here? Because this is the second chest that I found that isn't like a traditional chest. It's like a big, like, metal chest, not like a mimic looking one. Also, I'm gonna disable this HUD automatically hiding, because it's not done very well in 2. Also, when do I get Estus flasks? There's a lot about Dark Souls 2 I can't remember. But there's also a lot of, like, weird approaches to the formula in this game, so...
Are you the next monarch?
If you want me to be, yeah, sure.
Or merely a pawn of fate? Bearer of the curse, I will remain by your side till this frail hope shatters. Take this with you. May it ease your journey. Go on and see the king. He who made Drangleic what it once was. He who peered at the essence of the soul. King Vendrick. Bearer of the curse, for misery will leap those whose names are unutterable. The four endowed with immense souls. Their souls will serve as beacons. Once you have found them, return here to me. So
now, how do I... Yeah, I need, like 600 more to level up. Come on. Come on. Come on. Open. Thank you. Thank you, sir. For it. Now, am I sure I'm going the right way? I think I am. Look at that. Look at that parkour. All I remember is that ogre is a pain in the ass. A real bitch and a half. No. Okay, so the effigy is like humanity, basically. Okay, so I'm not hollowed right now, I guess. My audio rebalanced. Oh, my brother and Gray, stop. Oh my god, stop. Keep coming from. whole pocket full of ass. Asshole. Suck my nuts. Figuratively. I'm actually good. I don't want anybody touching my nuts. All good. Pointless ahead. Yeah, no, that's just me every day of my life. Pointless. Oh my word. Try thrust, butthole. Oh, nope, 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 nope. Come on now. Oh my god. Holy whiff. Witching herb. What the heck does that do? Again, I don't remember, so... Oh, this is a much cooler piece of kit than the Falconer set. I don't know. Yeah. I'm gonna keep this on. Oh, heck yeah, dude. Because I did not want to see my silly face. It's just... the ladder climbing animation is just kind of funny to me. I don't remember what this guy
Buy
sells.
something. Anything. Oh, come now, help an old woman and buy something.
Oh, okay. So, traveling merchant, attire, Leningrest's key. I should probably buy that.
My name is Melentia. You're a stranger to this land. Oh, we get as strangers these days. Everybody's gonna run off. Dranglake's been up a pile of rubble since the war fought long, long ago. When the giants crossed the sea. Thank you kindly.
Oh, you gotta die. You have got to die. It's locked. Well, where ought I go? Probably through the doorway that's open. Right, yeah. Try rear and then thrust. These guys are in the Iron Key. I remember that. My God. Not a fan of that. Not a fan, not a fan, not a fan, not a fan. As previously mentioned.
Hello there. Traveling all alone in these treacherous times.
Yeah.
Well,
I am.
I hope you have a very good reason. Oh, hogwash. Who am I to judge? My name is Pate. I journey hither and thither on a sort of treasure hunt, you might call it. Be careful out there. There's talk of unsavory bandits who prey upon travelers like yourself. Oh yes, you be cautious if you go any farther. There's treasure in there for certain, but the entrance locks from behind. I saw the same design earlier, and it's the
yeah,
same
it's
contraption,
Patches.
I'm sure.
It's like a Patches. I don't know
I
if
was with
Patches
this
is
warrior,
in
you see,
too, but
and he insisted that he go inside first. The rather brusque fellow tried to swipe the lid for himself, but it trapped him inside. I still have the gent's ring. I do hope he wasn't harmed.
okay. Well, let's see what happens. You backstabbing, conniving little bastard. Fuck you. Let's see if I can try parrying him. Ooh. Didn't get the repose. That's fine. Aromatic ooze. Nice, thanks. Wow.
Well, I see you managed to escape.
Yeah, smarter than the average
I
bear.
hope that brave warrior didn't come a cropper either. Be careful out there. There's talk of unsavory bandits who prey upon travelers like yourself. Oh. But you should take this.
Yeah, I should. You should give me something.
It allows undead to call out for help to one another across the fissures between worlds. With luck, somebody will lend you a hand. Well, I see you. Be careful.
Okay, alright. Alright, my dude. Whoa. So am I going down to the boss now? I think so. Yeah, this is the boss. Jeez Louise. Okay. Let me just go get a level up. Real quick.
Bearer of the curse. Seek souls. Larger, more powerful souls. Seek the king, lest this land swallow you whole, as it has so many others.
I'm trying to think of. I guess just a strength build. I mean, I feel like that's kind of what I lean towards anyway. Is that a crystal lizard that I hear? Here's something. Nah, we're gonna take this stupid fucking thing off. Yeah. Huh. It's so like it's so interesting to me that the cutscenes in 2 are like so smooth and like so stiff at the same time. It's like the frame rate looks so smooth. Like there's no blurring. Like I mean there's actually no, there's like an over emphasis on blur. Oh, not good. Oh, oh, sweet. Nice. How did he get in here? Who invited you? I didn't. I didn't invite you. You invited yourself. Like, no. No, be gone. Scram. Get out of here. Asshole. Jesus. Nope, 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 nope. Man. I was not expecting the that last attack there. But I mean, he was winding up for it, so. Somebody dropped an item, but I... I know this is about to be a boss fight, so let me go spend my souls. I already know this is not going to end well if I keep going.
swallow you whole, as it has so many others.
Oh, hello again. I hope you find something of use. Thanks very much. And do please come again.
Oh, first time chat from Jed Phoenix Music. Welcome into the stream. How you doing, man? Yeah, no doubt.
Bearer of the seek souls. Larger, more potent, seek the king, lest this land swallow you whole.
Might be a dumb question since you're watching a Dark Souls 2 stream, but I would assume you're into Dark Souls, right? Again, dumb question, but just wanted to break the ice. Life gem. Wait, where was I? Where was I going? First time chat from Awakening Philosophy. I am the same person. I have a split personality. Well, welcome. mean, I'm not exactly sure how to respond to that, but that's interesting. My laptop working, music streaming counts on the big TV, easier to chat here. Oh yeah. Okay, cool. Well, literally you are the same person. Oh, okay. No, for a second I thought you were just like saying, oh, I have like a split personality or something. I was about to say, I am not sure how to respond to that, but no, you're good, man. Sweet. Well, glad you could, glad that you're watching, for sure. Now this is my second playthrough of 2. I first played this last year. Just a little bit of context, like I got into Dark Souls like in 2019. Like I played the first game and I loved it, and then I played it a bunch more times. But I never touched the other ones. Like I never touched the other games. And so like years went by, played probably about like 5 playthroughs or something like that. Played Elden Ring, loved that. And then 2 years ago I played Dark Souls 3 for the first time. Obviously I loved it, but 2 I just never got around to. So last year I bought the game on sale. I was like, all right, you know, what the heck, you know, let's just see what 2 is all about. I know that 2 is kind of like the redheaded stepchild of the trilogy. So I was a little bit like not sure if I'm really gonna like it, but I played it. Oh yeah, are you able to turn the mic up a little bit? Game. Oh yeah, sure. Yeah, let me do that real quick. Yeah, I can definitely do that. Yeah, let me actually turn the game audio down a little bit. So I have my mic at like minus 4.2 decibels. Game audio, I've got that at like minus 18, so it might be a little bit easier. Let me know how that is. But yeah, I mean, I played 2 last year and really enjoyed it a lot more than I thought I would. It's still I would say like my least favorite of the 3, but I enjoyed it a lot. So so this is my second playthrough of it. There's a lot that I don't remember though. There's a lot of like NPC stuff I don't remember. A lot of like how Majula kind of evolves over the course of the story or whatever, with characters coming in and out. I don't remember a ton. The order of events in terms of like areas that you visit and whatnot, I don't remember a ton either. So yeah, so this is kind of like a first playthrough in that I don't remember a lot. This is easily the one that I don't remember much of at all. So yeah, so lots of confusion will await. My brother in Christ. Come on, just... No. Damn it. Okay, well, we've got our first death of the fucking playthrough. Cool, it's exciting then, like getting to explore the new. Yes, exactly. And you know, that first playthrough feeling, like, it's kind of a, it's kind of a larger point of the first Dark Souls in particular. Is like, that first playthrough was just amazing for like many reasons. It was just such a cool, like I had never played a game like that before. So the first playthrough was just like was just incredible. And like, I was just like obsessed with like that concept too. And so like the second playthrough was really fun too. It didn't hit the same, but it was like, you know, like this felt, you know, like I tried to emulate that first playthrough feeling, you know. But unfortunately for the first game, I was more obsessed with it than I am with 2. So I dug into like a lot of the lore and just kind of went down like wiki rabbit holes and stuff after I finished my playthrough, and I gave it about a year until I played it again, just so I could try to forget the game as much as I could. And I was kind of unsuccessful with it in that, again, I remembered too much of it, but I haven't really had that kind of moment where it's like I've forgotten a lot of what happened. So this is kind of the closest thing that I'll get to a first playthrough experience, even though it's not. Game volume was actually good, matching the other streamers on the channel. It's just the mic's a little low. It's so let me try not to die first. Yeah, it's so I've got the mic audio coming in through this thing. It might honestly be my voice. I'm not like a super, I don't project super well. Oh my god, no, I just have like a hard time like projecting. That's, I think that might be what it is. Maybe if I bring it a little bit closer to me. Yeah, let's see. Yeah, now I've just bumped it up a little bit more. Cap the volume of the others, because I think it's easier to grab new viewers if your volume is matching the main streamers of the channel and people don't have to max your speakers. Yeah, no, that's it. Yeah, no, that's a fair point. Yeah, I've got so this mic it's like a HyperX solo cast. It's more on like it was more of like a budget kind of microphone, so it's not like it's like super high quality. So it might be some of that. Again, I also have like a more quietly or a more naturally like quiet voice. I feel like I've gotten better with that. Yes sir. Yeah, I am. Yeah, I am through OBS. Yeah, I've got I've actually got in the mixer, I've got the mic set to, like, right now I've got it set to minus 0.6 decibels, which is about as close as I can get to even without it, like, peaking. So I'm trying not to, like, have the mic peak. So I'm, like, trying to, like, kind of manage it at, like, a pretty decent level without it peaking too much. But yeah, usually on yeah, like at the end of the meter, like I don't want it to go too much into the red. And what I did just now is I did actually just move it up to 0 decibels, which is the highest sensitivity that it can go. So so that's the loudest that I'm able to slide it. So honestly, a lot of it might just be that I just need to work on just projecting myself a little bit better. Do you have a compressor on the mic channel? Yeah, I did actually. A little while ago, I did something with like filters or whatever. Let me actually turn off the game audio just to try to focus for a second. So let's see. I thought I don't remember where it went, but I thought I had some filters put on. I don't know where it went. That can be a good way of being able to speak lower so you can use your natural voice and not worry about projecting. Yeah. Yeah, no, honestly, that's a good idea. Let me actually, because again, like I did set up a few filters at some point. I just don't remember what happened to those settings, but that's actually not a bad idea. Like, do you have any recommendations for specific settings? Run you through a good chain. What do you mean exactly? Oh, sweet. Oh yeah, sure, yeah. Heck yeah, dude. Yeah. Yeah, like default settings. Um Start by adding the expander. Okay. Okay, let's do that first. Okay. All right, so I just added that. Mhm. And so you set the ratio to 3. Okay. Yeah, like I remember a little while, like probably cut your mic when you're not talking. Okay. That actually is that's actually a good idea. I did something a while ago. Like I followed a guide for like um doing something where the game audio would like be kind of dampened when I'm talking, where it wouldn't completely mute the game's audio, but it would like mute or not mute. It would like soften that track so that the microphone quality could be brought out a little bit more, or at least the microphone track. Again, I don't know what happened to those settings because I just loaded it up and it's not there. So yeah, this is my mic channel. Yeah, yeah. I did. Oh, let me actually turn on the game audio just for like the comparison. I actually turned it off. Turned the game audio off just so I could talk a little bit more clearly. Without all the all the ambience playing in the background. Set the threshold to -50 decibels. And then set the attack to 10 milliseconds. Let's see. Okay, so yeah, so threshold's at -50, attack at 10. A good place to start. You can tweak it if you like, but it means if you are silent, it will decrease your volume. Okay. That makes sense. the thing they tweak is the threshold, so it only jumps in when you're silent, but not when you're whispering. Okay. You know, this is actually, like, really interesting stuff. Like I want to go and, like, try to teach myself a lot of this stuff, too. Your room is quiet, so it shouldn't be a problem. Yeah. Yeah, it's quiet until until my dog starts barking, but he's calm right now. So, he's quiet for now, but in about an hour, he's probably gonna be his Snoopy alarm is gonna go off, so he's gonna be raring to go for like snacks and stuff. So. See, okay, so if you find yourself clicking on the keyboard or mouse or something, and it's annoying viewers, you can set up the or you can up the threshold so the expander kicks in even with those clicks. But not a big deal. Yeah. Yeah, I do, I haven't, like, had anybody, like, mention anything in chat about, like a mouse or anything like that. Usually, I'm not, like, really typing much. I mean, here and there, you know, during the stream, I'll like look up something on like a wiki or something like that, just for like a guide. Usually I just find myself using the touchpad because I have OBS like running through my laptop, so I've got a touchpad. So I'm not like clicking a ton, but like sometimes like I do have a mouse, and sometimes that that'll play. So but yeah, no, that's super helpful, man. I appreciate that. But yeah, that's good deal. It's actually like really like interesting stuff. Next filter's EQ. The basic EQ filter is fine. You can set it to taste. If it's a cheaper mic, you can boost the bass a wee bit, maybe like 4 decibels. Okay, yeah. Yeah, let's do that then. Let's see. So, I'm actually not seeing under like the list of filters that I can add. I don't see an EQ filter. But like, let's see. The 3-band equalizer. Oh, okay, yeah. Okay, yeah. Right. Maybe dip the mid. Oh, right, yeah. Maybe dip the mid 4 decibels to... Sometimes it makes you sound more like Joe Rogan. Dip it to 4, let's see. Like this? Does this have like a... Does it sound any different now? Make sure they're all active too. Yeah. Okay, yeah, so like my high is still at default, low is still at default. I just changed the mid to or just dipped it to 4. It was actually interesting. I was actually just thinking about earlier. Oh, it sounds nice. Again, you can mess with it later if you like, depending on how warm you want it. Maybe 2 decibels more bass. Sounds good. Yeah, no, that's that's super helpful. Like, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna like look at some of the, like, the video playback, either later tonight or tomorrow or something, and just kind of, like, listen to it and just see how it sounds, like, after making all these changes, and you know, I'll like, tweak it and stuff, so, 2 more, okay, okay. 2 more things, okay, sweet. Let's see. Compressors next. This is great for if you feel comfortable in your vocal style. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I mean, for the most part, I feel comfortable enough, I guess. I've actually been wanting to, like, work on reducing the amount of, like, filler words in when I'm talking, and it's like I guess, like, I've subconsciously kind of cut down on that, because I do notice, like, I'm not interjecting as many of those, like, filler words, and I think, like, the projection bit, I think I've gotten better with that. I've been streaming for a little over a year, and I feel like talking into the microphone and just, like, practicing that on a consistent basis, just on my own time, has helped with that, so, yeah. But what would you, so yeah, so for the compressor, what would you say, like, yeah. What would you say, for the compressor, like, how much should I change, or what would you say, or I guess, like, rephrasing, how much do you think I should mess with, like, the default settings? Okay, start at a 4-to-1 ratio. Okay, all right, sweet. So we'll do that. Do a 4-to-1 ratio. Okay, I remember, I think the compressor was one of those filters that, again, I don't remember when it was, but I do remember, like, going into filters and that kind of thing. The compressor was one of the ones that I remember, like, working with. But again, I don't know what happened to those settings, so make the attack 6 milliseconds. Okay, sweet, yeah, so that's at 6 by default, so we'll just leave it at that. Yeah, actually, I'm gonna see what this means. Attack is when it kicks in. Speech is speech you want it fast to catch the loud screams. Okay, yeah. Yeah, attack and release. Yeah, I mean, this is all stuff that I'm actually really curious about now. Like, attack, how fast the compressor reacts after signal crosses the threshold. Release, how fast the compressor lets go once the signal drops below the threshold. Shorter attack, more control. Longer release, smoother sustain. Okay, cool. That makes sense. Slow attack is for drums when you want the loud whack in the mix before the compressor balances the sounds. Excuse me. Release 150. This will allow it to turn off quick, but not too quick. Okay. The key part is the makeup gain, quote unquote. It's where you decide how much compression you want on your signal. Also, I have to update the death count to 2. In other words, how much work you want it doing. Okay. So a good amount is about 8 decibels when you are talking normally. Okay. Let's see. Okay, yeah. So I guess, would you say that... So 8's like a good default then. Also, let me, I don't know why that got changed to 3. Let me change that back to 4. System. 6. Oh, no, wait, hang on. Oh, no, wait, I wasn't even on the... Wait a second. I just did some... I done goofed it. No, it's fine. I can just change it back to that. Okay. I see what I did. 10 might be better. Okay, so set it to 8 or maybe 10 if you like round numbers. 10 might be better if you have a quieter voice. Okay, yeah. So I'll probably just keep it at 10 then, just cuz yeah, just for that, to be honest. And also, I mean, rounder numbers are nice, so let's go do that. Set this to 10. Okay. Then with 10 decibels makeup gain, you then set the threshold. The threshold is the volume it kicks in. So what you want to do now is click the filter on and off while making a noise of average volume. Okay. So this is what it sounds like. So this is turned off. This is turned on. Turned off. Turned on. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. 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 What is your current threshold? My current threshold is at 18. So with the compressor on, it is making your voice quieter than off. Okay. Let me actually... I'm actually gonna, like, listen to it, too, just, through the stream's audio. Okay, so I'm just gonna test it out real quick. It's probably gonna feed back onto the mic. Okay, so we'll just turn it back on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I can hear that, yeah. Yeah, it definitely sounds quieter when it's turned on. If your compressor's up in the volume 10 decibels, that means you are compressing more than 10. That means that you can increase the threshold so it isn't compressing as much. Okay. Okay, so yeah. So I'll increase it to 10 then. Let me see how that sounds. So this is turned off. And then this is turned on. Okay, yeah, still sounds quieter with it turned on. Maybe up the makeup gain to 20, okay. Okay, how does this sound? Okay, how does... Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, Jesus Christ, that is loud. That's loud. Okay, let me... I might be maybe 15, okay. Let's see, how does this sound? Test. This is at 10. I had it at minus 10 earlier because I'm a. I had it at minus 10 earlier. I feel like having it at just 10. That sounds good to me. I had it at minus 10 because I had it flipped because I'm an idiot. But yeah, that was at 10. 15 sounded. Yeah, I know. Yeah, no. Yeah, I mean, 15 sounded okay, but yeah, I think I feel good with 10. I feel like that sounds pretty good. Have it at 10 decibels and adjust the threshold so you can volume on and off are equal. Okay. All right. Let's try that. So this is on. Oh, this is to test how much compression you're doing. Okay. All right. Test. And then this is turned off. Test. This is turned on. Test. Turned on. Test. Turned off. Test. Threshold lower, okay. Okay, so this is at minus 15. This is at minus 15. Turned off. Turned on. Maybe lowered a little bit. Yeah. Maybe back to minus 18. Okay, turned on, turned off, turned on, turned off, turned on, turned off, turned on, turned off, turned on. Let's go back to the expander, add 10 decibels. Makeup gain, okay. Okay, so this is with the makeup gain at 10. So that's turned on. This is turned off. The compressor, that is. The compressor turned on. Compressor turned off. Compressor turned on. Compressor turned off. Special lower, okay. Maybe like minus 25, maybe. Turned on, turned off, turned on. Okay, yeah, minus 30. Let's see. Okay, this is turned on, turned off, turned on, turned off, turned on, turned off, turned on. Minus 35. Okay. How does this sound? This is turned off. This is turned on. This is turned off. This is turned on. Also, perfect. Okay. And then I'm gonna test it like through my speaker just so I can hear for myself. Okay, so this is turned on. So this is turned on. Turned off. Turned off. Turned on. Turned on. Okay, yeah, yeah, sweet. Okay, yeah, okay, yeah, I can hear that. Yeah, so now you know compressor's doing 10 decibels of work. Mm-hmm. Also comparing Hassan Piker and Emiru, the two main streamers, to make sure you're in line with them volume-wise. Oh, sweet. Yeah, I've heard of them. Yeah, no, that's that I appreciate that. Appreciate you walking me through that. That's sweet actually, because like I haven't had too many issues like with or at least hearing it for myself, my microphone quality, but like I hadn't really, again, other than that one time that I was fiddling around with compressor and expander settings, I haven't really like tried to like balance it out in a more granular kind of way, to make it sound a little bit more clear and a little bit more, I guess, suitable for people that might be listening on like speakers versus like headphones or just like on their phone or whatever. So, no, I appreciate you for walking me through that. That was actually like super helpful. Pretty close, a little quieter, but not noticeable. Viewers will think you're a mega bro. No, you know, I appreciate it, man. I appreciate that. Yeah, that'll definitely feel like that'll probably help just give extra commentary, clarity, or whatever. One more filter. This is just for safety. It's the limiter. Okay. I'm assuming this, well, probably limits limits in some capacity. It's only one settings to make sure you don't peak. Okay, yeah. Set it to 1. It's just to make sure you don't go over. Or -1. Okay. Yeah. Sweet. That's at -1. Release at -60. Okay. Oh, it's oh, it's already at the default 60. How does it sound now? Okay, so like you sound pro. All you need to do is adjust to your own personal tastes. Sweet. We'll I'll go back into the video like later on and just kind of do some analysis there. So, but again, I mean, that was really cool, dude. I appreciate you for walking me through that for sure. Yeah. Yeah. Then I might just like adjust the game audio to like maybe like -20 or maybe like -17 and just see how that is. For it kind of like my game audio, I kind of vary it based on what game it is. For like Souls, I like to keep it around like that -17 to -14 kind of range, because I like to be able to have a lot of the quieter like in-game ambience kind of come out a little bit more, or at least you know, come through the recording. And but if it's a game like sometimes I'll play Arc Raiders with some friends, and sometimes that's a little bit trickier because the game audio, we usually talk through we usually just link up through the games the in-game party system, so our chatter goes through the game audio track on my end, and so I like to have that a little bit louder just so I can pick up on what my friends are saying, but also anybody that we come across like in prox chat. So but then other games it's not as necessary. You know, like if it's just like, let's just say like Halo or something like that, where I might not even be like listening to the game's audio as much. I might be listening to music or something at the same time, or something like that. I might turn the game audio down a little bit, especially if I'm just like going on like tangents and just like talking out of my ass. So you turn the game volume back to where it was actually. Now we have balanced your mic. Okay, sweet. Yeah, okay, sweet. Yeah, so I'll just leave it at that then. This game has wonderful audio ambience, so it might be good to have it back. Yeah, especially it's especially nice to listen to all of the game's audio and stuff when I'm not dying. So we're gonna try to go deathless for the rest of the stream. Oh, you fucking asshole. Oh, did I already? No, okay. Okay, let's try to remember where my train of thought was. Yeah, up here. Yeah, I think this is the way to go. I need y'all to calm down. Please. I said I'm gonna go deathless. I think that's in jeopardy. Some people like more compression. Hassan likes lots because he eats his mic. Emiru or some others who like natural sound do a little less compression. Compression does make you feel a little closer, so everything you say is being heard now. Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. No, no, one of my kind of off topic, but somewhat relevant. When I first started streaming, obviously, like, I wasn't really, like, aware of, like, audio quality as much. Like, I wasn't really paying as much attention, even though I would like to think I'm pretty detail-oriented. It was just something I wasn't, like, as keen on at first. And so, a lot of times, I would, like, listen to, like, my video playback and wonder, why does my audio quality sound so garbled, you know? Like, no! Fuck! I forgot about this shit. Okay, no, I would go back and, like, and wonder why it sounds so garbled. And, like, I checked, like, you know, like I would constantly be, like, resetting the decibel count and just, like, but what happened was, and it wasn't even turned on by default, but I had to go into, like, my Windows, like, settings, and there was, like, some filter that was being put on my microphone that was, like, I can't remember what it was called, but it was, like, some, like, Windows default audio filter. Like, it was, like, an auto adjusting filter or something like that, and it made me sound so garbled. Like if you go back into some old clips on here, like it sounds completely, like, unclear. And then I turned that filter off, and then it's like it sounded, like, clear, and then it's like I'm actually getting my money's worth of this microphone. And it's just like I went, like, probably three and a half months without even realizing that was happening. Which was the most annoying thing. But now it's like, yeah, just, like, learning how to just make myself sound more clear is just so cool. Oh my god. These assholes. So you might like to dip from 4:1 to 3:1 if that suits your laid-back style. The only other setting to mess with if you want is EQ. I think you sound great now, very pro, but again, personal taste. Actually, maybe try 3:1 compression for a wee bit. Yeah, sure, yeah. Let me actually turn that on real quick. 3:1 compression. I'll set that ratio to 3:1. Do that. And then I'll just go on a tangent. Try to find a topic. I don't know. I was like, earlier, I was going on some tangent about, like, how, like, even though I much prefer texting to calling, it's like I'll hear a lot of people say that, like, oh, one of their biggest things that they just dread is, like, responding to emails or whatever. But one of my biggest things is I think I've gotten more awful with texting as time's gone on. I'll oftentimes someone will text me at like the worst time, like I'm busy, like I'm like caught up at work, or I'm just not in the headspace for it. I'll see their text on my lock screen, and then I'll just forget to say anything to them until like 7 o'clock at night, and then it's just like, oh my god. and then I feel like a piece of shit because it's like I just let them hanging all day. But it's also like, I don't know, I remember at one point in time I wasn't like that. Like I would get back to people like almost immediately. But that was also when I had more time on my hands, so. Now how does this sound now that I've gone on a tangent? You heard me talking for a little bit. How does the 3-to-1 sound? Ah, what was I doing? No. No, you will not take me today. You will not have my head. I prefer this one. You sound much more natural now. I think those are good options. This is for natural, the other's for a more compressed sound. Okay. Sounds good. Okay, yeah, so... Yeah, and honestly, I mean, you know, you obviously have more experience with this, so, I mean, if you... I will take your word as, like... as a verifiable source for this, so... if you prefer how this sounds, then I will probably be inclined to agree with you. So, oh my god, stop it! Oh my god. Dude. The only thing now is the difference between mic and gain volume. I would dip the makeup gain of the compressor from 10 to 5. Okay. Because you were doing a little less compression. Dip the makeup gain. 10 back to 5. Okay. So this is at 5 decibels. Which goes hand in hand with 5 deaths now. My deathless rest of the stream has aged like fucking milk. I kind of prefer in Dark Souls 1 like you could kick someone's shield, whereas now it's just like you're just kind of like hitting them a little bit. Oh my god, dude. Okay. We gotta do something about these deaths. We gotta do something about this. No, in the first game, you could, like, just kick someone to, like, disarm their shield, but now, you just whack someone a little bit. My tangent from my work is complete. No, yeah, you know, again, I really appreciate that. Like, that was actually, like, really kind of cool to, like, to learn. Like, this is something that I'll probably try to like read more about, like, what does each component do, and try to understand it for myself, so that I can, like, because some of my friends, they also stream here and there too, so kind of, oh, nice. So like kind of like being able to explain it to them what like a release does or an attack does or what a makeup gain does, like that'll be really cool to share with them. So okay, I'm gonna try to make it through the rest of this zone once again without dying. Oh man, I'm looking like a hot mess. Buddy, what happened? What happened to my hair? Oh my god. Yeah, you gotta go. You gotta go. Enemy ahead and then enemy ahead. Yeah, you don't say. Okay, we're gonna we're gonna try this again without. Oh wait, actually, no wait. Oh, okay, so the boulder only rolls once. I thought that this would be like a repeating, like Sen's Fortress kind of thing. Oh, thank you, Jesus. I needed an effigy. Oh, thank you. What's down here? Death. Oh, right, yeah. Yeah, the hole. The dark hole ahead, yes. Will lead me to my death. Oh, this is the guy that's like trying to construct a map with torches. Okay, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to cut you off. I was getting shot at.
Photography, you ask? Well, that's a good question. When I first came to this forsaken land, it was...
I'll spit it out.
curse? Something about a curse. How embarrassing. I seem to have lost my focus.
Oh, that's just me all the time.
For certain, I have always been very fond of maps.
Yeah, maps are pretty cool.
I came to this land some time ago. Drangleic, the Lost Kingdom. It sounded so romantic. Have you seen Majula? Oh, that's a rather...
I mean, I've been there,
spacious
yes. I was just there.
I've made it my temporary home. Well, as something of a squatter, I'm afraid.
Something of a squatter.
Inside the mansion, I found a strange map, like none I'd ever seen. I believe that it's a map of Drangleic. Now I'm traveling the land to prove it. Yes, that's it. That's why I came to the kingdom. Wait, no, that wasn't it. Then what? I don't seem to recall. Were you looking for that map?
I mean, I guess.
Wonderful. Then you're fascinated by maps, just like me. Shame on you. You should have told me before. Here, take this. A key to the mansion. What a joy to meet a kindred spirit out here. Incredible, really. Oh, I would not venture deep into the mansion. I can't be certain, but I've heard disturbing noises. Something about it feels wrong.
Okay, disturbing noises. Okay, then we'll have to investigate. Maybe the mansion is haunted. Maybe there's a rat in the ventilation somewhere. Maybe there's maybe there's a person that's hiding in there and their stomach's just growling really, really, really loud. I don't know. I'll have to figure out what's going on, because he made it sound like this is like super concerning, like something I should be mortified of, or at least pay like very special like caution to. So no, I think it's like a treasure chest and like a couple of zombies or something. I don't remember there being anything like too crazy though. Also, let me bone out. So I need to recharge my Estus. Oh, let me also get those bones on there. Toe cutter 6969. He cuts toes. Okay, now. Well, we gotta make short work of him, obviously. Okay, so I am not sure, like, I think I could, well, I could go to, the lighthouse map. I forgot what it's called. The really pretty map, with, like, the dragon and kind of an early game skill check. I could go there now, and then that leads me to No Man's Wharf, and then the Lost Bastille, or I think I could just go directly to the Lost Bastille, from a boss fight in here, I think. It's like some, like, it's like some century or the other. It's like down by, like, where the soldier's key unlocks that door, I think. I think there's a boss fight there. I think. No, I thought I could get the backstab. Yeah, Dogwan Streets. Yeah, I'm probably gonna do, probably just gonna throw up the, BRB screen for, like, 5 minutes or so. I think I'll probably come back, about, like, 8 or so, and then I'm thinking I might, like, go maybe a half hour after that, so, we'll go do that. BRB. We are back. Dog got treats. He's on some medication, so he usually gets some cheese. Right about 8 o'clock, somewhere around there. So, among the other internal alarms that he has, that's one of them. Other alarms include his dinner, which is usually when I'm sitting down to eat. He gets jealous and he's like, hang on, how are you eating but I'm not? So that's usually when that happens, but otherwise usually right around 5. And he usually if I'm eating a snack or something, he'll want a snack of his own. So that's another kind of thing. Once in a while, he'll get up in the, like, maybe 2 in the morning, like, bark at me. So, like, I'll let him out to pee, and then, like, give him a little bit of, you know, a couple pieces of kibble, and that quells his concerns or whatever. Oh my god, they are just after me today. Hang on, so am I just going crazy, or do the like the undead, like hollows, get more aggressive with each bonfire rest? Or do more of them spawn? I think so. I think there is actually like a change in enemy AI or something. Something to that degree. And I know that, you know, bonfire ascetics will like reset all that stuff or something like that, so you can get like higher tier enemies, so you can get higher soul values. But oh my god, y'all need to leave me be. Leave me alone. Oh, it's this fucking asshole. Oh, I hate this dude so much. Oh my god. This is the boss I was thinking of. Yeah, okay. I almost don't want to count this because this is like a... He drops into this little thing like every time. Man, that was annoying. Okay, well, we'll try that again. Wrong way. Oh yeah, they definitely get more hostile. Eight deaths is not great. No, dude. Some karma for you. Yeah, karma is real. Little turtle dude. I don't know what those, don't remember what those enemies are called. They're just like, they're just turtle men to me. Until further notice. Thank you kindly. Human FG, life gem, torch. Ooh, shard. Needed that. Okay, well, let's go back to Majula. Yeah, let's do that. Back in here. Okay, yeah, let's do some level ups.
Is that a shard you found?
Yes.
Here, let me see it, so that I may help you. To see light, to see hope, however faint it might be.
Yeah, yeah, some more endurance would be nice. Yeah, we'll do that. Do more endurance. And then Leningrass is here.
You, stand back. This is dangerous work. The name's Lenigrast. Just a simple blacksmith.
Just a simple guy named Leningrast.
Oh,
Not like Toby or
another useless
John.
traveler.
Leningrast.
A man ought to labor with his feet planted firmly in the earth.
Yeah, become one with the trees.
Not roam around like you
Become one with the
flirtatious
earth.
vagabonds. Oh, what does it matter? Go on, show me what you've got. Your equipment. Let me have a look. But do it quick.
Yeah, I'm kind of thinking. I think I did. So I think I'm probably gonna do just a basic strength kind of focus for this playthrough. I think I did most like an axe kind of thing last time, so I think I'll do probably just a basic sword. Just keep it simple. Keep it simple, stupid. Yeah, I'll probably just do that. So we'll just. Do I have any soul items? Do I? Yes, I do. So we'll use this. And then use these. And then what is Soul of the Last Giant? This probably doesn't give me much, right? Okay, so consuming it gives you 6,000. Can be traded with Striate of Olithus for the Giant Stone Axe, which is a strength of 45 requirement. It's a great axe. Okay. Well, good thing I'm not gonna do an axe playthrough, so we'll just stick with eating the soul. Because I want to buy a better sword than this.
What?
He said, "What? You again?
Don't waste my time.
Don't waste my time."
What?
He said, "What? You again?" No. It's funny to me that he starts out like so like kind of pleasant, like kind of nice, and then almost every interaction after that is just like, "What, you fucking asshole again? Like, what do you want?" Just like, when did we like do a 180 here? Ridiculous. Ah, a mace would be cool. I haven't really done any mace playthroughs, actually. I think the one thing that keeps me from doing one is that it just feels too, like, blunt. Like, it feels too... It doesn't feel, like, flexible enough. In the event that I need to, like, do a thrusting attack or something, a mace is just, like, I'm just gonna bonk you repeatedly, whereas, like, a sword, at the very least, you can, like, slash, you can also, like, thrust. You can thrust upwards, downwards. And a mace is just concussion city, so yeah, actually no mace. Honestly, I'm probably just gonna stick with this broadsword for now. Well, no, actually, no, yes, yes, I will stick with the broadsword, because that's gonna be a higher damage output than the infantry axe, and the axe is what I did last time, so I want to do something slightly different. So
I'll be around if you make
yeah, if you make it back. Yeah, all right, whatever.
Bearer of seek them, lest them.
Okay, we'll talk to that cartographer guy later. Go back to Cardinal Tower. I'm gonna try attempting that boss. Forgot what it's called. It's like some like Death Knight Century something or the other. I'm gonna try him and see if I can get to the Lost Bastille that way. Maybe like do No Man's Wharf a little out of order. Because I don't even know what the intended way to the Bastille is. Because if you go through No Man's Wharf, then you go on a boat after killing, like a pirate-themed boss. Whereas, if you go this way, I think you get snatched by some bird or something. You get snatched by a bird or another one of those Death Knight things. I don't know what exactly. My dude, why? Why do you do this to me? Firebomb, firebomb, firebomb. Nope, not this way. Not this way. Is it this way? No, this door is closed. I am having amnesia. I don't remember where... Oh, it's this way. My God, stop. Yeah, then up through here. Oh yeah, previously there was just one of them, now there's two. Okay, yeah, so repeated rests at the bonfire definitely changes the AI structure here. And like enemy placement and all that fun stuff. Why am I just now realizing I have a shield? Because I'm absent-minded, that's why. There was some other, like... Oh, yeah, okay. So that's, like, in the flashback sequence later on. Okay, yeah, I don't think I'm ready for this. So I'll come back to this later on. I think this is probably where I go to the lighthouse. Section of the map. So I'll probably just do that and then go to No Man's Wharf and just do it that way, which is what I did last time.
Bearer of the curtain, seek souls. Seek the king, lest this land swallow you whole.
Gotta get that vigor up. Vitality, vigor. Yeah, it's like, yeah, vigor and vitality are now different. Yeah, I want to say that the lighthouse is like that way. Okay. Well, honestly, because I'm probably not going to be on too much longer, I'll probably just keep like dicking around in the forest. Just grind a little bit, just clean up some loot. Maybe attempt the boss just to see if I do anything to it. I won't. Spoiler. Yeah, I think I'll just do that. How often do you stream? So that it's kind of varies, to be honest. Like week to week is different. So let me kind of give some context. So like I would say like last year up until December, I was like pretty consistent. I would say like I would go on average, I would say on average about four days in a week. There were weeks that I would stream 6 days. There were weeks that I would stream like 2 or 3. But I'd say the average was about 4 or 5 days in a week. And then December was like really busy. Like the whole month basically. I was just doing shit, and Christmas. that whole thing. I didn't really stream like much at all in December. January was kind of the same thing. I was kind of here and there, a couple streams a week maybe. I didn't really like pick it back up with streams until about a week and a half ago. Again, like I, for the most part this year, have been doing about 1 or 2 a week. Usually it's been like some Arc Raiders with my friends, whenever they'd be on for that. But like last week I played through Dark Souls on stream, the first Dark Souls, and that was kind of my get my feet wet again, just, you know, getting more consistent with it again. So the short answer to that is it kind of depends on what other obligations I've got going on and kind of my current mood. But I would say on average you'll see me streaming about like maybe 4 days in a week is probably a safe answer. I would say maybe like 1 or 2 of those is I'm streaming like Arc Raiders. That's kind of what me and my friends have been on. And then the other days that I'm streaming is usually going to be like something single player related. Right now is Dark Souls. Like kind of my plan is, you know, we're going to do Dark Souls 2, going to get into some Dark Souls 3 after that, and then get into some Elden Ring after that. And I want to mix in some Night Rain in there too, just for days that I'm not playing either game, you know, either Dark Souls or Arc Raiders. So I'll just kind of play around with it and just see what I want to do with that. Time-wise, I usually am live like like all Eastern time, based is usually in that 5 to 9 kind of window. Yeah, so, you know, so like sometimes I might go live like around 4, but 99% of the time it's not any earlier than that. I just, you know, I usually don't go live until about 4 or 5, and then again I don't go any longer than like 3 or 3.5 hours on average. So but yeah, so that's the long tangents on how often I stream. Hope it goes well. You got a great setup, like the text showing on the play screen. Oh goodness, you sound great. All the best. I might catch up later. Yeah, no, you know, I appreciate you, man. Thank you for stopping by the stream, and thanks for, you know, once again giving me all those pointers on audio quality. I think tomorrow my friends and I were planning on getting on some for Arc Raiders tomorrow, but I would say the next Dark Souls stream will probably be Saturday. I usually don't go live on Saturdays, but I think this Saturday I'm making an exception because I usually am available for Fridays. I will not be available for this Friday. So I'm making an exception for that. I think Saturday is gonna be a safe bet. So, you know, but again, thanks for stopping in, man. I really appreciate all your insight, and yeah, definitely, you know, stop by anytime. I try to just, you know, just keep it chill, just keep it cool, just kind of hang out, you know, not get too high, not get too low. So, yeah, you're super helpful, man. Sweet, yeah, sounds good, man. Have a good night, man. Or day. I actually don't know what time it is in Australia right now. Let me actually look. What time is it in Australia right now? It is 12:25 p.m. in Canberra, Australia. Okay, well, 11 a.m. Okay, well, have a great rest of your day, man. Yeah. I'm gonna be going to sleep in about an hour and a half, so that's my setup. I'm like 8:30 p.m. right now, so 8:25. So, but yeah, you have a great rest of your day, man, for sure. All right, and we'll probably keep going for probably about another 10 minutes or so. So we'll just continue cleaning up through here. Oh yeah. Thank you once again, man. Yeah, you gotta die. Yeah, you. And you. The winged spear. Lord. Yeah, sit down. Or you know what? Grovel. Grovel in your grave. And you too. And you too. As a matter of fact, all of you can just fucking roll over. The common fruit. Okay. All right, well, let's see what happens. This is not gonna end well. The Pursuer. That's what it's called. Damn. Can you parry this motherfucker? If only you get knocked off the map. That'd be nice. Oh shit, no! Okay. I think I got it. I think I've got it. Let's just reset. Yeah, okay. I think I got this. Yeah, okay. Well, let's just bum rush right for his ass. So I'm not wasting any heals on anything else. Move, 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 move. At least it says this isn't like a terrible boss run. Run back. Damn. Got a little greedy. Okay, so we can like break through your guard doing that. That's nice. Okay, alright, well, it was worth a try. Okay, alright, we are at 10 deaths. Oh, man. Alright, honestly, I think we might just put a pin in it. There may be, one more attempt, though? Yeah, one more attempt, it's fine. We'll try again one more time. I got close that first time with, like, virtually no heals, so never mind. Never mind. We will just leave it there. we'll leave it there. Come back to this another time. Yeah, that is gonna do it for tonight. Once again, thank you to, and shout out to Awakening Philosophy, is one version of his account. The other, I guess, his main is Jed Phoenix Music. Very much appreciate him for walking me through increasing my audio quality. I'm gonna take a listen back at it on the VOD and just hear it for myself, but I will take him at his word that it sounds good. But yeah, most likely we'll be back tomorrow with some Arc Raiders with the friends, and Thursday and Friday I will be away. I will be booked with other stuff. Excuse me. But Saturday I think we'll come back to this. I might play this off stream, and so if I come back and if I've already beaten the Pursuer, then you know why. So, but we will continue with this on Saturday. We will probably play some Arc Raiders tomorrow, and again, will not be live Thursday or Friday. So, see y'all later. Have a good night. Take it easy. Peace.